Welcome back, rankers. Look, I'm trying to do everything I can this week not to just wax on lyrically about my new iPhone. But I tell you what, it really is, I think, the best piece of technology I've ever bought. And when I say best, let me qualify that for you. I mean that it's the probably most practical, easy to use, sophisticated piece of technology that I've ever bought. In case you're wondering what it does, apart from being a phone, I think it does the phone function very well. It's got your camera in it. Now, a lot of people are bitching and complaining about the camera only being 2 megapixels or something. As far as I'm concerned, if I want a camera to take a really good photo, I'll go and buy a camera. I don't necessarily expect my phone to be an 8 megapixel camera. So for me, that's not a real biggie. But the integration of Web 2.0 applications and Web 3.0 and Web 7.0, whatever you like to call it, is quite amazing. When I talk about Web 2.0 and above, it's about user-generated content, essentially. Okay, so things like Facebook, MySpace, all that stuff is integrated straight into the phone. Like if I want to go and do a Facebook, go into my Facebook, all I do is download the Facebook app, which is free, and then it just, you probably can't even see that, and then it just comes up with my, my Facebook page. So I think if you're interested at all in finding an online audience, you really should get yourself an iPhone just so you can see what's going on. Because this is, I reckon they've created, well, better people than me have said that they've created a $2 billion industry just with this phone, and they have. Okay, but I wanted to talk more this week about AdWords because I've had a couple of clients this week who have come to me and said, can you take over our AdWords campaign? And we've looked at the campaigns and we've just gone, I don't believe that the companies are out there doing this. What are you doing with your AdWords campaign? The 5 things that you should be focusing on. First of all, of course, it's the same as search marketing, right? First of all, you select your keywords. 1. Then make sure that you have your keywords in more than one ad group and have probably no more than 10 phrases per ad group. Thirdly, that then lets you write ads specific to those ad groups, which is a big key. Because Google rewards relevancy, right? We know this from organic search, and it does the same with AdWords. You may be, a lot of you novices out there with AdWords might be wondering what the hell this quality score thing is. Well, basically what Google's looking to do is that when someone types in a search phrase, let's just say blue widgets, for relevancy, your ad, if you're selling blue widgets, should come up with blue widgets in the headline somewhere, or maybe blue widgets somewhere in the copy. And then when it links to a landing page, and you should have a landing page, so many companies in Australia take out an AdWords campaign and don't have a dedicated landing page for any of their ads. But when someone clicks on that ad, they should go to a page that has a title that says blue widgets and that has a heading that says blue widgets as well. And what you're telling Google by doing this is that every step of the way that your ad is relevant to that particular search. And the same goes for not only are you trying to keep your quality score low by doing something like that, you're also making your ad more relevant to the user and therefore probably more likely to buy. But what I see time and time again is 100 phrases in a single ad group with only one ad. You should have more than one ad per ad group, at least 2. I like to use 2 when I'm doing AdWords and split test. And basically, the reason you have 2 ads is you work out which one works better for you. And I'm not going to go into AdWords in a lot of detail here, except to say that you've got to do your keyword analysis. You've got to have no more than, say, 10 phrases per ad group. You have to split test your ads. You have to have dedicated landing pages for your ads. And the biggie is that you have to monitor the success of your campaigns. So you have to know what these keywords are costing you and whether they are converting into leads or sales. And you do this by using tools like Google Analytics. You can do it in AdWords by using their conversion information. AdWords also has some great landing page tools as well, which you can use. But so many companies just handball this off to a third party, and the ones I'm talking about are your agencies that have come from the traditional media. They're just in it for the media buy, right? They're just going to go in and buy, most of them, and there are exceptions, but most of them just go in and buy and then charge you a percentage of the buy. Well, that really, really annoys the crap out of me, because there's no incentive for that company to do a good job for you. To do a good job in AdWords, you should be making sure the cost per click is kept down, and you do that by having a good quality score. And by simply taking a percentage of your spend, it's in their interest for you to just simply spend more. There's no focus on effectiveness of your advertising campaign. If you're using AdWords or if you're using organic search marketing, you should be looking at what are the costs of my leads through this process. And it doesn't get any more accountable than it does in search marketing in both AdWords and organic search. So whoever you use to do your AdWords campaign, make sure that they can tell you at the end of the month how many leads that you got, where those leads came from, what sort of phrases were the most popular phrases, and what the cost of those leads is to you. Because unless you're doing that, then you may as well take out radio advertising or something, as far as I'm concerned. And thanks very much for watching, and hopefully that's been helpful for you. If you've got any questions, just shoot them through, and make sure you get your iPhone, and I'll see you online. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.